Your discipline builds your future. Welcome to Clartify.
Right now, your life is being decided, not by what you do, but by what you keep postponing. Most people think nothing is happening while they wait. That's the lie. Everything is happening. Your future is being chosen without you. And that's why waiting is so dangerous. Most people are not stuck because they are confused. They are stuck because they are waiting. Waiting to feel ready. Waiting to feel confident. Waiting for the right moment. Waiting for clarity. And this waiting feels responsible. It feels careful. It feels smart. But what almost nobody realizes is that waiting has a cost. Not a visible cost, a life cost. You don't wake up one day and say, I wasted my life waiting. You wake up one day and realize your life looks exactly the same as it did 5 years ago. Same fears, same habits, same dreams still living only in your head. Not because you didn't know what to do, but because you kept saying, later. Let's slow this down. Waiting is not neutral. It is a decision. Every day you don't decide, you are deciding to stay. And staying always has a price. You pay with time. You pay with self-trust. You pay with the version of you that never gets to exist. At first, waiting feels safe. You still have hope. You still have plans. You still believe you'll become that person someday. But something changes over time. You stop trusting yourself. Because every promise you make and don't keep teaches your brain something quietly. My words don't matter. I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow passes. I'll change this year. The year passes. I'll do it when I feel ready. You never feel ready. And slowly, you don't become a failure. You become a spectator of your own life. That's much more dangerous. Because when you don't act, you don't even know who you are anymore. You become someone who understands everything and does nothing. That's the waiting trap. Waiting feels safe because it doesn't require loss. If you don't decide, you don't have to risk. You don't have to close doors. You don't have to disappoint anyone. You don't have to find out what you're really capable of. You get to keep all possibilities alive in your imagination. And imagination feels good, but real life doesn't run on possibilities. It runs on choices. Every choice kills something. Every decision ends something. An identity, a routine, a fantasy. And humans hate loss more than they love growth. So they wait. They call it thinking. They call it planning. They call it self-development. But what they are really doing is avoiding the moment where something has to die. Here is something painful. Most people are not afraid of failing. They are afraid of discovering who they really are when they finally stop waiting. Because if you try and fail, at least you know. But if you never try, you can keep the fantasy alive. I could have been great. That fantasy is comfortable. Reality is not. Waiting protects the fantasy. And the fantasy is what keeps people stuck. This is why waiting feels productive. You watch videos. You read books. You plan. You think. You feel like you're moving. But movement without commitment is just motion. And motion is how people lose decades without noticing. Let me tell you something quietly. The people who get ahead in life are not braver than you. They just decide earlier. They don't feel ready either. They don't feel confident either. They don't feel sure either. They just move before comfort has time to talk them out of it. That's the real difference. Not talent, not intelligence, not motivation, timing. They act before fear organizes itself. You wait until fear has a voice, and fear sounds like logic. Maybe later, let's get more information. Let's not rush and years disappear. One day you look back and realize something painful. You didn't choose a bad life. You just never chose a life at all. You let time choose for you. And time is ruthless. It doesn't wait for clarity. It doesn't care about your plans. It just moves, whether you do or not. And that's why waiting is so expensive. You don't pay with money. You pay with existence. You pay with the version of you that never got to exist. So here's the real question. What are you waiting for? More confidence, more certainty, more permission? Or are you waiting because choosing means losing something? Because every decision means killing the life you have now for the life you want. And that feels terrifying. But not choosing is also a choice. And it has been choosing for you for a very long time. Right now, there are two versions of you. The one who keeps waiting, and the one who decides. One of them will exist in 5 years. The other will just be a story you tell yourself. Waiting doesn't look like destruction. It looks like later, and later is the most expensive word in the human language. So don't ask, what if I fail? Ask the real question, what is this delay already costing me? Because every day you wait, you are paying. With time, with confidence, with the life you haven't lived yet. And here's the dangerous truth. Most people don't wait because they don't know what to do. They wait because understanding has replaced decision. That's what the next video is about. Why nothing changes after you understand everything. If this video hit you, the next one will feel personal.
Thank you for watching. If you're ready to upgrade your mind and build unshakable discipline, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. More powerful lessons are coming. Stay disciplined. Stay clarify.